Hey everybody, NCWQ here. I hope you all are doing well. Today is 10/10/2024. The time is 10:57 a.m. and I've been watching a little bit of a swarm going on in Finland. And no, they're not very big earthquakes, but it is a little bit of a swarm with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 earthquakes so far. All of them are near 10 kilometers deep, with one of them being at 0 kilometers deep. And I have marked them on Google Earth so we can see the locations as to where they are occurring. And these are the locations. So then I pulled up some geography on the area. And the geology states that and this is the Gulf of Bothnia here, and states that geology, the Gulf of Bothnia is an ancient depression of tectonic origin. The depression is partly filled with sedimentary rock deposited in the Precambrian and Paleozoic. Nearby plains adjoining the Gulf are part of the Subcambrian peneplain, while being repeatedly covered by glaciers during the last 2.5 million years. Glacial erosion has had a limited effect in changing the topography. It is estimated that within about 2,000 years, ongoing post-glacial rebound will raise the seafloor in the Norra Kvarken area above water, splitting the Gulf of Bothnia into a southern Gulf and a northern lake. So I believe this is the southern Gulf and northern lake here. The Gulf was not known by ancient and medieval geographers, and as late as 1427 not indicated by the Danish cartographer Claudius Clavis. Not even in the map of Hartmann Skadel, printed in 1493, the first map in which the Gulf had been delineated, although without name, is that of Nicholas Germanus from the year of 1482. The land surrounding the Gulf of Bothnia is heavily forested. Trees are logged, then transported to the coast for milling. The Gulf is also important for oil transport to the coastal cities and ore transport to steel mills, for instance, in Rahi. In terms of tonnage in international traffic, the largest port on the Finnish side are Rama, Kokkola, and Tornio. The main ports of the Swedish side are Luleå. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing those right. Skellefteå, Uma, Sundsvall, Gavo, and Hargshamn. In Luleå, iron ore pellets are exported and coal is imported. Gavle is Sweden's third largest container port. It also ships forest products and oil. Import operations in the Gulf of Bothnia. Icebreakers assistance can be required for an ice season that averages as long as 6 months, whereas the Gulf of Finland, the icebreaker season averages only 3 months. There is some fishery, Main Baltic herring, for domestic needs. A persistent problem has been pollution because the sea is enclosed by a large drainage basin and is poorly connected to the fresh waters of the Atlantic. Mercury and PCB levels have been relatively high, although Finnish Food Safety Authority considers the herring edible. Anyway, that's just a little bit of history on the area. And I've been trying to find some more interesting information about the Gulf of Bothnia here. But the Gulf of Bothnia is divided into the Bothnian Bay and the Bothnian Sea. So this is the Gulf of Bothnia, and this is the Baltic Sea here. So you got the Baltic Sea here. There's Denmark over here, Norway, Sweden. The Gulf of Bothnia is the northern arm of Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland, covering an area of about 45,200 square miles. The Gulf extends for 450 miles from north to south, but only 50 to 150 miles from east to west. It is nearly closed off by the island islands. Its maximum depth is 965 feet. That's deep. In the west central portion, its average depth is only about 200 feet because it receives the water of so many rivers. That's very interesting. So, just looking, because there is no real reason for these earthquakes that I have found. This is looks like an open air mine. This looks like it's underwater here, so this looks like water on top. Let's see here. I don't know if we can go here. Let's see. Well, you can kind of tell there's something back there. So that is a mine back there, but I can't tell because if you're looking, this looks like water on top with the way that this is rippling. So that one looks like a mine. So let's see what's at the other ones. I see that's buildings there. Looks like mining here. Now, most earthquakes, usually you can find things within the areas that affect and cause earthquakes. This looks like railroad here, maybe. It's, yeah, it looks like railroad. But railroad in itself doesn't cause earthquake. We have another mine here. What do we have at this one? Just probably regular earthquake. I don't see anything at that one, so that would be regular earthquake. We have a lake here. Yes, we have another mine over here. Looks like we have another mine there as well. You can see another mine here. And this one looks normal, just a regular earthquake. Anyways, you guys, that's just a real quick update. Um, was just wondering what was causing all the earthquakes over here, and now I can see that there's quite a bit of mines in the area. So, anyways, you guys, I hope y'all are doing well. Thanks for coming along with me on an adventure and a little bit of a history lesson. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are having a great day. Please be safe. Remember to tell someone you love them, and much love.